Hey, what's up, my fellow fans? This is Simplexidus Gaming coming to you here with yet another live stream. Now, I figured I was gonna do this just as like a normal video, but I want to capture everything and be able to do everything in one go, so we're just gonna hop right into it. So where we're gonna be starting from is probably the origin side, and we'll move I'll show you guys what I've been working on, and then we'll move to what is already finished. So now, mind you, I started this back in January, sometime around the 1st of January. Sometime around there. Welcome. How are you doing? Hey, howdy, hey. So we're gonna start at Origins. So that's where we are right now. This is the spawn room. Okay. Started this back in January. I started with Nacht during Toten. We're not there yet, but we're going to be moving over there. We got the Wonder Fizz. This is the design that I chose to just do for Wonder Fizz machines. These will be filled with random objects, that way it's more randomized when it shoots out at you. You got the shovel, you got the weapon spawns. All the weapon spawns are exactly where they would be on the map. You got the freaking electrical box there. These chests, the little brick of 115. You got the back door here, or the back window. This takes you to the fire tunnel. I haven't done this side yet. I figured I was going to do generator 2 and then 3 after that, but I haven't quite gotten that far. This is the design that I chose to go with the 115 generators. I think it's actually not that bad. These actually glow. Like if I go ahead and just let me change this to night really quick. You can see these like actually kind of give off like a little glow. So does the top thing. And you have the actual trenches where you come out here. Haven't decorated in here yet, but this is going to be where the wheelbarrow is. It has the shield part in it. You have that like overlook. A lot of details on this that I haven't really finished up yet, but we're getting there. Let's go ahead and redo that really quick. Then you have generator 2 here. This would be the other door that you go through. Got the actual conversion generator here. This is where that bunker will be. You see, you can already see I kind of started building that in. I haven't finished the interior yet, but this is generator 2. You can kind of see the village and Nacht over there. That's Nacht. You have the upstairs. That's supposed to be some sort of crane that's on here, but I'm going to redo that with the design that I have from the Let's Build series, so, that'll come out a lot better when it's done. There's another village all the way over there. Damn. But yeah, this is all we have for Origins so far, but future plans, I want to finish, obviously, going back here in the tank station, getting that going all the way around. Because as you can see, this is going to be the pathway right here for the tank. This is the path that I'm choosing because I have this coming down. This is going to wrap all the way around. I'll eventually smooth it all out so that way you can walk all the way up and, come over to the trench and stuff like that. And then, obviously, I want to have all the areas that are accessible. You know what I mean? Zombies, there will be a mob spawner here where you can climb. The zombies can climb up and, kind of come across over the trench. And then they'll come through. I could turn on mob spawning, which I will right now just to show you when we go to Nacht and stuff like that. Just to show you when we go to Nacht that there actually is like, zombies and stuff spawning there. In the areas that have been finished, there are zombie spawners, and you can already see the mystery box light. So we're gonna have to go through the front. You can see the destroyed plane here. As I get hurt by the fucking... Yeah, there's a zombie spawner in here.
These are dig spots, which all of these maps you'll find out are actually linked, and they all have their own kind of story to them. Not only that, but hang on, along with the story comes a mission. It's like a quest. The whole premise: you spawn in Noctur and Toten. You'll spawn here. This is like where the actual spawn in the map is. You drop down onto this pressure plate. You have the round change sound. You know, zombies will spawn in here. I don't think I have mob spawning on. Let me see. Yeah, so now I'll turn mob spawning on. But I'm going to go into creative for this. Turn this back to easy. So see, when I change it, zombies will start spawning everywhere. Now you see they actually can come in through the windows that way too, see? So all of these signs show you how to play through the map, and it tells you what everything does. You even have the little detail of the cabinet here, which I did have a bow and some arrows in there, just to simulate the cabinet sniper, you know, and Noct. You have the famous camping spot back here. This is turned to the side to kind of look like an AR. You see how they start flooding in, kind of creating the atmosphere. So if I kind of go outside here, you can kind of see how the map looks and how it's built up. You even have the exploding barrels. So you see it kind of just fills up. And then like see how this progresses. You're supposed to go through each map to find certain things, certain clues to how you beat the game. And there is a way you're going to be able to beat this map and actually win, which is cool. So the next map on from here obviously is going to be Verrückt. And this was the most recent build after Origins. This is the one that is the most finished and I think honestly looks the best, with the aesthetics at least. So you come up, you got the burning bushes and stuff. We got a baby zombie here. You have the famous fountain with the blood. With all the zombies walking around in the courtyard. Now you could choose to either go in through the window, but we're going to go in through the normal area. Power will reunite you. And you see you got the surgeon's area. This is one of the 2 spawn rooms that you would get. Or you would spawn in the other area where Quick Revive is. Now, all of the perk machines actually do have perks in them. Juggernog is healing. I don't remember what I chose for all the rest of them. I hate baby zombies so much. I'll go up this way. Now, you see, I did actually take the liberty of adding areas that you usually wouldn't be able to get to in the map, and I kind of went with my own creative direction with it. So there is areas that pertain to the story that you can't normally get to in the map, per se in-game and actual zombies, but you can in certain parts on this map. Just for story's sake. So you have this famous area, you know, you got this hallway with double tap. And you'd have the bouncing betties in the MP40. This famous camping spot. And this is all 1-to-1 scale too. So like how it actually is in game is how much space you actually have in this map too. This area would have the STG-40 on the wall. This is an actual working Wunderfizz. It's full. It takes stuff from the chest up there and brings it down to here. And this is the normal Wunderfizz. You would have another box spawn here. This is another area you can get to. The power switch, which actually does function. You have the mystery box. Each mystery box has its own set of loot in it. It's pretty neato. kitchen. Which does have stairs which go down into another area. That's the area you're supposed to go when you finish the map, because then after this, you're technically supposed to go to Shi No Numa. You have this little closet here. Isn't really anything. Most of the time, you're probably going to die if you go in there. Got Speed Cola. Richtofen's room. I'm not going to show any of that because that has to do with story. And story isn't going to come until I do the actual map playthrough with some of my friends. You have this area. This was a lot of fun to replicate, especially with the fencing that goes around this. This is where you would clear the debris and come up. And I think it was the trench gun here in the FG42, or it was the bar and the trench gun, I think, were the ones in this room. Kind of see I did open up a lot of areas in here, but this was supposed to have a zombie spawn. A lot of areas were supposed to have more spawners in it, but I found it made the map way too difficult. This is another area you can get to. You know, we'll clear the debris. You have Mule Kick here. See out into the fountain area. You even have the detail down to the little flooding bit of water that's in this room. Some good loot in here if you can pass all the zombies. And if you notice, this door is open now that we flipped the power switch. So the door actually opens. And you have the blast furnaces, and for some reason a wandering trader in here. This is where the bar is, now that I think about it. And you have the famous burning forest behind Verrückt. I will give you a little map overview. Yeah, this took probably about a week, 2 weeks to do, Verrückt, I want to say. It was a lot. It was a very fun build process, so I can tell you that for damn sure. Very fun build process, especially trying to replicate this area and trying to get all the measurements right. I had to look at so many different pictures of the map. I took actual in-game screenshots of the map too, as well. And we can give you a little overview of our Nacht der Untoten right now. I can't wait to do maps like Der Eisendrache and freaking Zetsubou no Shima and Shi No Numa are going to be on the same island, per se, which you're going to have to use a boat to get to, and it's just going to be a really fun build, yo. And it's just like really nice because like this gives me something else to do other than to build the build series, so you guys can see progress on this too. But I decided to go with the overgrown theme of it, like they did in not the actual map, but Revelations, when they had the overgrown version of this map. I thought it looked gorgeous, so I decided to do like bushes and grass and lots of vines growing up in the building. Little bushes here and there and just grass plots, just to make it look like it's been here for a very long time. And I think that's going to be the theme that I go for with a lot of the maps. Der Riese I'm really excited for as well. Like I'm extremely excited to do that map, but this is supposed to be how you're going to play the map. You're going to play it on the night feature, so it gets this, you know. I also think this particular map, with the way the lighting works, let me just see if I can get the famous picture here. And then we'll go and grab some make it at like this set of night. And then you got like the famous screenshot of the map, like when you're loading in the loading screen. You know, I'm still deciding on things that I want to do for this map. I don't know. I really, really, really think I did a great job, at least on Verrucht and Nacht. Origins is that's gonna be some time because I still got to do the destroyed robot over here. There's a lot to do, and I really can't wait to do it, dude. Like, it's gonna be amazing. You can kind of see the theme that I'm gonna go for. There is gonna be snow on the ground too. I'm gonna have snow everywhere. You can kind of see how the scale of how big this map is gonna be with each individual zombies map. You know, it's just gonna it's gonna expand over all of this, and it's just gonna be crazy to see it when it's done. See, I chose to do Origins and Nacht close to each other because they're kind of bunker maps. You know what I mean? They seem like they're both in the same era. I know it's in the same, not in the same area per se, but it's gonna just come out amazing. And then when you come into Nacht and you stand here, you can kind of get the detail of the destroyed airplane outside. Just destroy 2 of these. See, and then right here you kind of have another one with the zombie spawners right there. So you can kind of see also, I did the beacon below the, or behind the mystery box. And then just did a blue thing, so that way the beam is like a light blue. Every area is going to have its own mystery box with various, whether it's shitty or good. You can see the one I did over here for Verrucht as well. I had to leave this open. But yeah. So just all the different building techniques, like, especially with Nacht, this one was really fun because it's just like a blasted out bunker, and if you actually look up in game, you see like holes in the ceilings and stuff like that. So it just kind of fit the overgrown theme that I decided to do for this as well. I hear a slime. I found him. But yeah, so basically that's the zombies map reveal. You know, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. You know, it's not really that long of a stream, but you know, I think I did it justice. You know, you guys got to see the maps. You know, I'll go through. You guys can kind of see this one more time. And this is like a looting thing too. So all of these barrels and chests and things that you see around the map are lootable. Everything is usable. You're supposed to use everything to your advantage on this map. It's kind of like a survival horror. And the mobs will get more difficult as you go through the maps too. Like, there will be more spawners that you got to destroy. There's more things you got to do in each map. Like, it's just gonna be crazy. But there is gonna be things you can do. Like, there's things you could do. Like, there's beds you're gonna be able to break to sleep and save your progress in each map, and it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be. This is one of the most ambitious projects I've ever come up with. But I think it's gonna be worth it in the end, especially when we get to see them all come together. So, like, after this, from here, you would go to Der Riese. Because Shino, Numa, and Zetsubo are going to be the same island, just like Mob of the Dead and Shadows of Evil are going to be in the same area. Along with probably Kino der Toten. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So I hope you guys stay tuned. You know, and kind of watch out for little map updates for this, because I started working on Origins a little, probably a couple weeks ago, and I've been working on it on and off. Granted, this is a daunting project because Origins is 10 times bigger than each of those maps. So, you know, you figure if this is just Generator 1, Generator 6 will probably end up about over here somewhere. See, this will probably end up being the middle of the map right there where my cursor is. So Generator 6 will probably end up about here. Just for scale, you know what I mean? So you can kind of see just how big this is gonna be. You know what I mean? You can kind of get an idea. Because Origins is a pretty fairly decent sized map. You know, I thought about doing Stalingrad, like Gorod Krovi, and Ascension in the same area. I wanted to do what's the other two? I wanted to do Zetsubo Shima, Shinonuma, and I wanted to do Shangri-La because they're all jungle themed maps. I figured they would all fit the jungle era. You know what I mean? So we can kind of go all those three with the same theme. And I figured maybe we could do Origins and maybe have that move in because they're both like snowy kind of maps. We can kind of move Origins into, you know, one of the other maps. I don't know. I'm still thinking, but we're cruising here with progress. So next Let's Build series will probably be Monday or Tuesday. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do another Let's Build on Monday, and we'll work on that world a little bit more, and then we'll move back over into the zombies world, and maybe I'll do another Let's Build episode, just a special episode, and we'll do something with Origins. But until then, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the stream. You know, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're interested in this type of content. I know it hasn't been Call of Duty recently, but not gonna lie, I'm not really thoroughly enjoying that game too much recently. So, but we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. But I shall hit you guys up. You know, be sure, like I said, if you like what you're seeing, just leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to further videos with this. So, peace out.